We're Cade and Katrina, and if you're new here, last week while beginning our journey down the Oregon coast, our van started showing signs of transmission problems.
Just won't shift out of first.
Today's the day we find out Henry's fate, and it is not looking good.
So basically you're dead in the water right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Our van has problems. Well, really just one problem, we hope. If you didn't watch our last video, you should pause this one and go back to it real quick and watch it, because it kind of like show you what is going on with the van. Basically, the transmission started doing weird things last week, only a few days ago. And so we're back at my family's house and we're taking it into a shop today in like half an hour to go get it checked out.
My dad's a mechanic, and so we called him when it started happening, and he told us that he thinks it's a solenoid that's gone bad, possibly. So that's honestly kind of what we're hoping for. It sounds like not that bad of a fix. So
But we will know very soon.
we'll know.
And just in case, we just moved a bunch of stuff out of the van back into my dad's house, just in case we have to leave it overnight or over a couple nights or something. We really hope we don't have to, but just in case, because this is our house, so you know, can't go without it. Everybody give Henry good luck in the comments. He's going to the doctor.
Every like is a boo-boo kiss.
Boo-boo kiss.
Yum.
I don't know how you eat those so fast. I'm eating it this fast and I'm like, ugh.
Really? I think my stomach just opens up and it's like, give me the shrimp. The van has sat all weekend and it's time to go to the shop. This is the first time we'll be driving it since we parked it. So let's see how she does. Or he, I should say. Sorry, Henry. Still won't shift. Oh, it did not shift so hard that time.
Yeah.
So that's nice.
Nah.
I mean, still broken, but.
I've noticed that the first time is always the best one.
Oh.
And then everything after that is bad. That one wasn't too bad
Wow,
either.
that one was pretty nice.
It's like as it gets warmed up, it gets worse or something.
That was the worst one yet.
Still broke.
We're almost there. I'm getting nervous now.
You're getting nervous now?
Yeah, like the closer we get, I'm like nervous. I can feel it in my stomach. We're here.
So we just dropped off the van at the shop, told them everything or whatever, so they're just gonna check it out and call us when they figure out what's wrong with it, I guess. Okay, we'll update you when we learn something new.
Hello?
Sucks to be out there.
Sucks to be out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what did he say?
Daddy tried to flush it, pull that valve body or the governor and whatnot, and that it wouldn't move after he did it. With the metal and stuff in the pan, all the dirtiness means something's going bad.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably just got lucky it lasted as long as it did. Not uncommon on something that old, but I was hoping that it didn't happen, you know.
Right. It's just so weird because it was running so well. And then just like, it just started this. Just, you know.
But the bad thing is, no matter what, you're just about going to have to put a transmission in it.
Right, yeah.
He said that transmission, particular transmission, he said he can't get for 3 weeks. And I said, well, what about rebuild it? And he said he can't it'll take him 3 weeks to rebuild it.
Yeah, so either way, it'd be like 3 weeks out.
The only difference is one you're going to get warranty on and one you're going to get taillight warranty.
Yeah. And which one would you suggest doing?
Well, the warranty on it, because you kids want to drive that thing.
Right, yeah.
Back home here, we could go to a salvage yard, or I could go get that one out of that van in winter and put it in it, you know?
Yeah.
But that's not going to help you clear out there.
Right.
He did suggest that maybe you could call around and see if somebody had that transmission, or if you can get the model number of the transmission that you need from him.
Mm-hmm.
You might be able to go on Google and find it near you, you know, somebody that might have one near you.
Oh, you're saying so we don't have to wait 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because basically you're dead in the water right now.
Yeah.
It sucks. It could have got warm. If you've been climbing some mountains and hills and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
it could have got warm. One thing you've got to remember, and I should have told Cade, maybe he did it, is you got to shift that thing down. You can't leave it in overdrive when you're going up those big hills.
You always shift down, right? Yeah, he's really, really good about shifting it. Yeah, so is that what you think we need to do then? It's just like either rebuild or replace the transmission?
Yeah, unless you fly it home, you know.
Yeah. So which one would you suggest, rebuilding or replacing it?
Buying a rebuild, probably. I don't know. If you buy it without warranty, it needs to be quite a bit cheaper. You understand?
Yeah.
One with warranty costs more than one without warranty.
Right.
If you're going to take the chance on one without warranty, it's got to be at a very reasonable price compared to one with warranty, you know?
Yep.
But it ain't going to be a ton cheaper, but you know what I'm saying? They'll be cheaper.
Right.
He said that valve was stuck.
It was.
Yeah, and he said it did. I said, so what did you do? And he said, well, for the first 2-3 minutes, it drove perfect.
I know, that's what it does.
And he said, then it just quit. And I'm going, well, you know?
Yeah.
They said, well, I just changed that fluid before they took off. I said, we did it. I said, it didn't have any miles on it. I don't know how many miles they drove.
Just 3,000.
Well, 3,000 ain't very much. And he said it was really dark, really, really dark. He said it wasn't burned, so that means your clutches aren't slipping. To me, that tells me you never overheated it. You understand?
Yeah.
It tells me that something's going wrong in the valve body. There was some gunk in there and stuff, and it got sticky. Well, it screws you.
Yep.
In other words, the filter should have been changed, 40,000 miles before this.
Okay. Well, thanks for calling and talking to him so you could translate it to us.
He was really nice. I told him everything we did. Like, on the tranny and stuff, and I said it had a leak, and we sealed it. And he said the fluid does not smell burned. He said it just it was really dark in color. And then he said it wouldn't even shift. It wouldn't even go.
Yeah, it's really hard to shift.
I would guess a transmission for that rebuild, you're probably looking at 2,000 to 3.
Is that what he said?
3,700 with the one that's nationwide warranty.
Gotcha. Yeah, he said 3,700 with the one that's nationwide warranty.
Yeah, that's probably right in the ballpark.
That's a lot.
I know.
Holy cow.
That's the bad thing, you know?
Yeah, that's a lot of money to put into it. But, okay, well, thank you for talking to him, and we'll just, like, go over our options, I guess, and figure out what's the next step. Okay.
Yep, definitely check. Let
Okay.
me know.
All right, I will.
All right, love you.
All right, love you too.
Bye.
Bye. Alrighty.
Transmission center. Jose just wanted me to give you a call to let you know that the transmission has been put back together and it's ready for you guys whenever you are.
All right, perfect. We're on our way to your shop.
Okay, sounds good. I'll let them know. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
We got Henry back. It's gonna be a quiet ride home. Just trying to decide what to do.
A quiet ride. A sad ride.
Sad, quiet ride
Henry's
home.
last ride for the next while.
Yeah, our last ride, Henry, for a while.
And this video kind of sucks, doesn't it?
Oh, it's a bummer. It's a downer. We'll get it all figured out.
Slow and steady because we can only go in first now.
Yeah, it's just not shifting at all now, so.
Yeah, I'm gonna try it again. See. Nope. Just won't shift at all now.
It's not great. The van won't shift at all now, so
We're in tractor mode.
we're in tractor mode. So literally we have our flashers on.
Top
Kate's
speed
dad,
is 15.
Kate's dad is following us. His flashers on.
And we're getting passed by everyone.
Top speed 15, like Kate said. And yeah, we're just gonna limp Henry home. I believe I got told that these are hazelnut trees. If you see the ground, it's super clean because they go rake up the nuts every day. And that's my tour of Oregon. So we're entering the town we need to be in. And we're not getting told to slow down by our speed limit sign, which is 25. We are cruising at a fast 8 miles an hour, people. It's taking us over an hour, but
It's taking us a long time, but
it's worth it. We're almost home.
we made it back to Henry's parking spot for the next while.
We're still gonna be staying in Henry, so
Yep, we'll be sleeping in it. Still.
feels like we're still van lifing, just not going anywhere.
Yeah, yay. So we're gonna take a break for the rest of the night and just not think about anything and just kind of hang out. And then tomorrow we'll probably go over our options and let you guys know what we come up with and what our plan is. We still want to be able to make these videos for you guys every week, and we want them to be as epic as they can be, so we're gonna keep doing that no matter what. Plans just might change a little bit, which is okay.
Yeah.
So we'll see you tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, we just plan to make the best out of the worst.
That's right.
We spent the next day researching all of our options and, after becoming transmission experts, narrowed our options down to a few phone calls. This next part is an introvert's worst nightmare.
Hi, this is Katrina. I was just calling to ask some questions about possibly like getting a transmission job done. Our transmission is basically it's like
So we have a
having a
91
really hard time
GMC
shifting
Bandura.
it
It has
first,
a
and
700 R4
really delayed
transmission
forward
in it, and basically when you shift into drive, it's been lurching forward, and then once you start driving, like it stays in first for a long time, and it hangs out there, and then it'll.
So we've spent the past like 4 days
researching and coming up with a plan of what we want to do. We didn't want to like just rush into anything, especially since we have my parents' house that we could stay in, so we could kind of take our time and make sure we do what's right, like make the best choice that we could. What we're doing is we're going with a remanufactured transmission, so it's like a factory rebuilt one basically, a new one, and we're having a shop put it in for us. It's gonna be $3,700, which is the most expensive option that we could have chosen. But the reason we went with a remanufactured instead of rebuilding ours is because if we get a new one, the warranty is going to be nationwide. And since we're traveling, we kind of need that in case something goes wrong. We'll be able to get it fixed no matter where we are. If we rebuilt ours, which would probably give us the same outcome, if something went wrong with it, we would only be able to get it fixed here. Probably
at the shop that rebuilt it, basically.
Yeah, which we probably won't be here when something goes wrong, if it ever did. So that's why we're doing what we're doing. Kind of sucks because it's expensive, and it's also going to take like 3 weeks or a month to get done. So that sucks. But we're going to call and make the appointment and get it ordered and everything right now.
And we're super excited for everything to be like finalized and set in stone, and we can make the most of these weeks that we just hang out.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. This is Edgar, Capital Transmission Center. Is this Chris?
This is Cade actually, but yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry. It was 3 weeks out from the date that we ordered the transmission.
Okay.
So I just kind of wanted to go over things and make sure that you want to do that. And I want to say at the very latest, we would have it back to you by the 21st, which is Wednesday.
Okay.
September 21st.
Okay, yeah, that sounds great to us.
And then also for us to get a transmission, when we don't have a vehicle in the shop, we have to collect a 50% retainer of the invoice.
Okay.
So the total for yours, $3696.79, which means we would need a retainer of $1,848.
How can I pay for that? Just with a card or?
Yeah, just over the phone is fine.
Oh, okay. Let's just do that now then, if we can.
Okay, so that went through just fine. Once I have the transmission here with us, I will give you a call same day. I'll let you know you're welcome to bring it in, and then we'll go from there.
Perfect. Okay, yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
Goodbye. Yay! Just spent $2,000. Yeah, so this feels like a great time to tell you about our Patreon. If you don't know what Patreon is, it is an online platform that allows you guys to support us and the work that we do. It's a monthly subscription thing, so we have several different tiers, and all of the tiers get access to all of the content that we put on Patreon. So even if you choose the lowest $5 one, you'll still get access to everything that we put on the platform.
One of the things that we post on Patreon is monthly newsletters, and I take the time to write those, and I have so much fun writing them. I have a calendar, and every day I write things that Cade and I do so I can remember for the entire month to be able to lay it out for you guys. And we get really descriptive on there. I like to tell you like every hike we've done, what we thought of it, all the places we stay, and everything has pictures with it too that we don't post anywhere else.
You can also get your name on the list at the end of our videos, which you'll see here in a second. And yeah, we just really appreciate everyone that takes the time to check it out and support us. I'm not sure if you could hear that on the phone earlier, but the transmission is going to take 3 weeks to get here from today. And then it's going to take them a few days to put it in. So we're looking at like 3.5 weeks before we can take off in the van again, which kind of sucks because we had, huge plans, and now we just have to do other things, which we're still going to make videos for you guys and go on adventures. It's just gonna be a little bit different. But don't go anywhere. Make sure you subscribe so you can watch all of our adventures coming up, and you can follow along to see what happens with our van.
That's it for this one. We will see you guys next time.